Hey, what's going on everybody? It is Shady here, and I'm here with a video showcasing my tool that I've made. I actually been working on it for a couple weeks now, and already a bunch of people have bought it, and it's a really good tool. It's only $5 PayPal or Amazon. Yeah, that's right, it's only $5. So yeah, I'm just going to be showcasing it and showing you all the features that it has, and some gameplay of some of the mods that I put into the tool. So yeah, let's get started. So as you can see, you get the basics. You get the super jumping, super speed, glide, super lounge. I added a little fog editor, and this only works on Forge World at the moment. And then you have a public cheater button, which gives you aimbot, super jump, third person, and yeah, all that stuff all at once. And then you have super sprint, which makes you sprint really fast. You can remove all the barriers in the map. You can fly as a flying Spartan on any map. And then you just got your, third person rapid fire, unlimited armor ability that actually works off host. That's why it's an off host section. And then armor lock toggle, what that is, actually I'll just show you because it'll tell you what it is. Well, actually you got to be on the map, of course. But it just makes you go on armor lock, and you don't have to hold it. You just click a button and you just have it. And then the punch melee mod, you might see that in some of my videos. It makes your melee stronger, and then when someone melees you, you go like flying across the map. It's a really cool mod to mess around with. And phase just makes you go through walls and stuff like that. Make everybody invisible. Waypoints, you can see arrows over people's heads. You can give people super speed and all that. No clip lobby is pretty cool. It makes everyone, including yourself, like fly around the map. It's so fast that you can go through walls and everything. That's why I call it a no clip lobby. And you can do some weapon swapping, which is pretty cool. Say if you're in Griffball right now and you have a gravity hammer, right? And you want to give everyone a DMR, you just do that and they'll have a DMR. Then you can change everyone's armor color. You have to be in the game to do this. And then you can end your game, restart, no fall damage. You gotta be host to use these ones though, that's why it's in the host section here. And all weapons do willable. If you don't know what that is, some of you, because I already have someone that said, what is that? It's where you can hold two weapons at once, just like in Halo 2 and Halo 3. So that's the first page. I want to show you the second page here. Now off host mods, you can actually drop your weapon. Like say if you have an assault rifle, right? If you select it from this list and you hit the right trigger, like the shooting button, it's gonna drop it and people can see it. It's pretty cool. I figured why not add it. You can edit your gravity off host, which like if you go into negatives, you're gonna float obviously. Your field of view, which I'll show you in a minute what that is. Actually, you know what? Let me show you some gameplay. So I'll just go into Forge real quick. You can do custom frag. Now this mod specifically, only you can see it, but it was still cool. I decided to add that. Armor ability effect, which is pretty cool. If you're a host, these actually, like for example, armor lock, which one was it? Sprint armor lock. It's where you sprint and you can actually like, it'll make damage to other players. I'll show you in a minute what that is. These are new, I just added these just today. Alright, as you can see, we're in the game, so let me move the tool around a little bit. We're gonna connect first, obviously. So, there we go, that should be good. So let me show you the fog editor. Let's do the sun. This is my favorite one, sunset, and it literally looks like a sunset. That's why I called it that. Let's remove that. Let me show you all weapons dual wieldable. So yeah, I put the dual wield mod on. So I'm gonna spawn a sword real quick. And if you hold down the B button, you're able to hold or dual wield a weapon. You can't use it. It just looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's that. Camo lobby, this makes everybody invisible, as you can see. Well, actually, it only works in Slayer, not Forge. So, but you get the idea. Alright, here's the drop weapon I was talking about. So I'm going to select the assault rifle, right? And then you drop it, just like that. It's kind of funny to troll people in Griffball or whatever. You could be like, here's my weapon. And then just to turn off the mod, you just simply turn off mod like that. And the field of view, this is what I was talking about. You can just like keep messing around with it and just play with it. You can just change your field of view. Now if you go into negatives, let me show you. You can actually see it, your weapon's upside down. I think it's kind of funny. So to put it to default, you just, you know, play around with it. So it looks like, I think 0.5 might be default. Oh, 0.7 is. I might add a little thing for that. And then the custom frag, like, let's do 3-story for an example. Only you can see this, but I thought it was cool because it disappears after. That's why I added it. And you got that, and then the armor ability effect. Let me show you my favorite one, which is the armor lock launch. This actually works off host as well. So you go in armor lock, right? And you let go. It just launches you backwards. It's pretty dope. And then I'll show you that real quick. Suicide jetpack. That one's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll show you anyways. Kind of hilarious. So you just go in jetpack, and you commit suicide.
Suicide.
Yeah, let me show you one more. Let me show you sprint confetti. This one's pretty funny. So let's spawn a sprint. And actually, let me go in third person just to make it a lot easier. There we go. And let's sprint. If you keep tapping sprint, it's gonna do it. That's that. And whoops. Let's go back in to turn it off. You just simply click default. Now the super sprint is pretty cool. It's you just sprint really fast. Which is, and I had a notify run like the wind it says when you click on it. Alright, so we got a light switch. I added that today. Oh, let me move the tool a little bit. Oh, I guess it doesn't want to move. You can still see it, it's fine. And it's literally just a light switch that I added. The capture card's like a 3-second delay, so obviously you won't get that when you're using a tool. But alright, another mod that I added a couple days ago was night vision bind. What bind means, it's another name for a button. It's the, you know, left D-pad. So to do this mod, you can't have no clip on, even if you have the XEX. So it tells you that before you enable it. Must have it disabled. And if you have the trainer, like the XEX, like right when you boot up Reach, just hit no to disable it. So you hit OK, and you're gonna get a little notifier on the bottom saying night vision enabled, and you hit left on the D-pad, and you have night vision, which is pretty cool. And then to disable it, you click it again, and it's saying since you disable it, you can't re-enable unless you go to dashboard and come back. So, but you can put no clip on right now. Just click on no clip, and you have no clip like that. And when you disable no clip, you don't have no clip, but you can enable it again. No clip is a little different, so you can shut it off and on. See? That way you don't have to go to dashboard, you know, and re-enable no clip again. So. And then no bloom. Well, some people don't really, they get confused what this is. Hold on, let me shut off third person. Let me show you the perfect example right here. I'm gonna spawn a sniper rifle. This is good for the aimbot. So when you shoot, you see the little reticle, you know, in the middle, the aimer, whatever you want to call it. It blooms. It does that. Now when I click on no bloom, it doesn't move at all. So your shots might be more accurate. Some people prefer no bloom, and some people, depending on if you like have, you know, if you're really good at the game. But some people are against it. But yeah, that's no bloom. It's when your aimer doesn't move at all. And then let me show you about Bobblehead. I might just stay in third person for the whole game. Bobblehead's pretty funny. It just whoops, click it, and it just makes your head huge. Like I think it's hilarious, and you can shut it off if you want. Nobody can see it, but like, again, it's funny. You can show your friends and all that shit. Headless Spartan, you can re-enable if you want or shut it off. Let's remove the death barrier because I'm about to show you the underwater mod. So no death barriers. There we go. So can see underwater. It's pretty cool. Let me show you. So you can just, you literally can see underwater, which is pretty dope. And you can add, now this add fog button. I know I showed you earlier on the first page, but this one is actually for every single map. It's an XEX mod, not a map mod. And upside down hands is a useless mod that I discovered today. I mean, it's kind of pointless, but whoops, I don't know if you might need an assault rifle. Oh, it's because you have to be in first person. Let me show you. It's kind of weird and pointless, but I decided to add it. See? It just makes you look like that and you can't really move that much. Alright, so make objects bounce is a new mod, so I'm going to enable that. It makes objects and you bounce. Like, for example, let me spawn a Banshee, for example. So if you let it go of it, oh, I guess it explodes. Last time I did it just makes stuff bounce. Like, it's weird. Like, see, if it survived, it's still gonna bounce. Like, let's try like a regular object. Let's try one. You have to put it on normal though. See? They just move on their own. Like, it won't stop. No, let's disable that. Now make whole lobby bounces similar, but it affects other players, so they will bounce too, which is pretty cool. Which, you get the idea. And then give unlimited ammo to gravity. Fuck them up just does this. It's where everybody falls through the map and stuff. Alright, so now the gravity focus rifle is kind of what I really want to show you guys. It's a pretty cool mod. So let me spawn a gravity gun. Or a focus rifle rather. So so when you click on gravity focus rifle, it immediately changes how your gun looks, which is pretty dope. So let's spawn a bunch of stuff. Let's actually spawn some vehicles for this mod. So spawn that. Spawn a couple Falcons. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, so when you shoot it, anything, it could be any object. It does that. It's pretty dope. Yeah, that's a gravity gun mod. Model swapper, you can just change as one of these. The speed of rocket, let me show you that one real quick. This one's really cool. It's cool to mess around with. So you can go negative if you want. So like -3 if you shoot your rocket. It just goes backwards. But forward, if you go 0, 0 is probably the best. It just makes it not move. It makes it go down actually like that. Let's do number for an example. Skip it a second because my connection sucks. Let's do 16. It just makes it go quick, you know. It's pretty cool to mess around with. Add soft kill barrier is whoops. I think it only works like in custom game, not Forge. It just adds a 10-second timer everywhere on the map. Miscellaneous, you got your nameplates, you got RGB color changer. In-game HUD, you know, you can change your HUD. For example, let's make everything green. As you can see, pretty cool. And if you want default, just go to blue. Blue is normal. Some notifies. Now, my Matrix 2 I made too. I made this probably about a month ago. It's really cool. It's not just for the Matrix. I'll show you what it is. It's basically a menu editor. So if you're in the main menu, you can just like do a bunch of stuff. It's pretty cool. Probably make another video about that because there's a lot to show about that. And then we have our recovery section. You got your credits, combinations, and then some unlocks and stuff like that. Now, this is probably the best section of the whole tool. I already have a couple people, probably about 5 people, message me saying, wow, your vehicle mods are pretty cool. They're pretty insane. This is where I really went ham on and really tried to make cool mods, dude. So let's just try some of them real quick. I'm not going to show you all of them because it's just like there's so much to do. So obviously most of you seen a tank hog, right? Which I'll show you for whoever doesn't know what that is. It's a warhog with a tank turret and you can shoot it and stuff like that. However, while there's a tank hog, you can actually change the wheels as well and people can see it too. So if you want to do colored wheels, you got color wheels like that. Like there's just so many things you can do. Like you can even do like a see you have tank hog, right? How about we do hold on, let me find it. A scorpion cannon. So you have a you know, scorpion and a scorpion. So let me show you. It kind of looks really badass. Look at that. Remember, that's a warhog. So now when see, look, everybody can see this too. Like if someone joins me, they can see it. Let's see what happens when I shoot. Holy crap! But you get the idea. You can just mess around with this tool. You can do it with any vehicle, even Ghost and Banshees and Mongooses, even though they don't have turrets. I found a way how to do that. So, and then yeah, there's just so much with to do with that. And you can do these mods, which I'll show you a couple right now. Airplane bombing. Let me show you that. Alright, so it works with the Falcon, so let's do that. Oh, my fault. You have to actually spawn a new Falcon. There we go. Alright, so now when you shoot, it looks like that. Pretty cool. That's that. Plasma pistol EMP, it means if someone charges something, charges a plasma pistol at you, it won't like make you, you know, it just disables EMP basically. Armor shit is what I call it. You can change your armor effect, custom armor effect. Let me show you that real quick. Whoops, let me move this over a little bit. There we go. Third person so you can see it. And no, only you can see this. A lot of people ask me if anyone can see it. Unfortunately not, but I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. So pink, green flames right there, pink flames. You got your green, red and blue, which is pretty cool. Flaming hearts, it's pretty dope. Red inclement weather. This is actually my favorite. And then you got your blue pestilence. Now, if you don't want to custom armor effects anymore, you just hit restore and it'll just put it back to normal like that. And you can change your armor color, make yourself rainbow, change your player model or your visor color. And if you want to change your actual armor in your game, you should just purchase a tool called Armory. It's actually a good tool, and it has a bunch of, not just Halo Reach, but it has other games in it as well you can mod. And yeah, Professional made it, and yeah, it's Kick-Ass dev kits if you're interested in buying that tool. Forge mods, I don't have a lot at the moment, but we have Super Forge Ball, which I added, which, you know, it makes you go really fast in Forge, which is kind of cool, because if you want to go on one side of the map, it just takes fucking forever to go there, so that's pretty cool. And you can spawn modded items, so it tells you what they are. So like the assault rifle is data core, DMR is a skull. Like you can keep that open if you want, just for a reference. So for example, if I go to weapons and I spawn a rocket launcher, it's gonna spawn a Spartan, as you can see. You can spawn as many as you want, which is pretty cool. You just look at this to spawn them. You can change your primary weapon in Forge, and you can make it so you have like sprint as default. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Whoops, trying to kill myself. Well, anyways, you get the idea. It makes it so you have sprint every time you respawn and not a Forge. Extra shit. Let me show you a couple of these. Let's do the Spartan real quick. It just changes the position of it. It's kind of weird, but pointless mod at the same time. You can just keep doing different things. It's kind of weird. You can do it with the vehicles as well. So let's try it with a Banshee for an example. So here's the Banshee, just pick one. Like some of them are different parts of it. Like see, look at that, isn't that weird? Now if you go back one, it just play around with it. See, now it looks like the Banshee is really huge. See, now it's changing in an up position, like that. You just mess around with it. Alright, so move camera up. It tells you what to do. To use this, you must crouch and move around and keep tapping A. So basically, like, essentially what it's doing, it's just moving the camera up. So like on certain maps, like if you're a host, you can actually go above certain places and shoot people. But you gotta be a host. But see, as you can see, I'm still here. But if I look up, I'm higher. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's pretty cool. Like right now, see, I can shoot from here even though I'm all down here. Shoot. Just messing around with it. It's pretty cool. And then credits. So new champion, he helped me with coding, like a lot actually. I know a lot more now. He showed me some cool shit. Professional for his looping method, like making some things this loop. Armor colors, RGB offsets, auto map detection, which you know it detects the map you're on, which is very helpful. And then some XEX mods, and then player model. With Everthread, Wallhack, and TNT Spite or Spirit, excuse me. He showed me a couple of assembly mods, and I incorporated it to the tool. So yeah, this tool probably wouldn't even be possible without all these people, because they actually contributed in making it and helping me out. And then some console controls. You could type in notify and all that. But yeah. Oh, and also I forgot to. I'm not sure if I showed you this, but I added this actually today. So if you click on this little thing right here, it's actually characters you can put into your service tag. Like if you want a Bungie logo, you just highlight the symbol right there, like that, and you just paste it in there. And hold on, let me hold back on my controller, and see it says Slim. I'm gonna poke, and now I have the Bungie logo. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of different codes you can put. If you find any other codes, let me know, and I'll just update this and add them on here. Just let me know. But yeah, that is my tool, guys, and it's only $5. It's probably the cheapest tool around. So I mean, if you have an RGH and you just happen to have $5 Amazon or PayPal, I mean, this tool is pretty cool. So yeah, guys, I'm going to continue to update. It's auto update, so once you purchase a tool and I happen to push an update, you'll receive it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah guys, if you have any questions, let me know, or if you want me to add something to this tool, I'll try to do that for you. Just let me know. My contact's actually right here if you want to know. I have a Discord, and yeah guys, any questions, just hit me up. Don't be afraid to ask. So oh, when you hit contact, by the way, it says this: I don't bite. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the very next video, guys. Deuces. I'm out of here.